The first 10 days of the richest cricket league in the world, the IPL, are over and they've been one hell of a ride. RCB are the table toppers right now, which I know is early stages, but उनके बहुत सारे जो loyal fans हैं वो बहुत खुश होंगे. KKR is right at the bottom. MI has just had their first victory in their homecoming game at Bombay. Every ground has had an opening ceremony. We've had one main opening ceremony. There is the Dhoni debate, which is almost ongoing since the last 20 years, 15 years, or something or the other. So much to talk about, so much to discuss, and all of that we'll do in our latest episode of Gully Games with Ishan. So, yeah, before we get into some individual performances and team performances, one very, very big thumbs up and 2 minutes I want to spend on the Mumbai Indian scouting team. यार उन्होंने जो सेटअप बनाया है ना स्काउट करने का अपने सेलेक्टर्स का, आई थिंक वो रियल एसेंस जो रियल ब्यूटी है आईपीएल की उसको निकाल के दे रहा है. मतलब और ये वन टाइम वंडर्स या वन ऑफ चीज़ें नहीं है. दिस हैज़ बीन हैपनिंग सिंस the last 10, 12, 15 years with MI, and they're a champion side. They've won the trophy so many times, 5 times they've won. वो सब ठीक है, but the one biggest contribution I think for a team like MI in the IPL, in the Indian cricket circle, and for Indian cricket as well, is their scouting system. मतलब अगर आपको याद हो, जसप्रीत बुमराह was a result of their scouting team. Even Hardik Pandya, and every few years we see one or the other of these players coming out of absolutely nowhere, uncapped, not even played Ranji Trophy, not even played for their states, बट उनको ये आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं जिनमें थोड़ा सा ये देखते हैं कि टैलेंट है या कहीं पर वो चीज़ आइडेंटिफाई करके उनको अपनी, बिकॉज एम आई हैज़ मल्टीपल टीम्स. सो विग्नेश पुतूर, आई वॉज रीडिंग दैट वॉज अ नेट बॉलर फॉर देयर साउथ अफ्रीकन लेग ऑफ द साउथ अफ्रीकन प्रीमियर लीग. तो वहाँ पे उनको एज अ नेट बॉलर ले गए for him to practice. Then getting him in the senior team now, performing so well. Ashwini Kumar, we saw in the previous game of Mumbai. The best debut performance for any bowler in the IPL from a small village near Mohali. And all these stories, when they come to light, that's what the IPL is all about, I feel. And that's the beauty of the IPL. और ये बहुत ज़्यादा इंडियन क्रिकेट के लिए भी सर्व कर रहा है, बिकॉज नाउ वी ऑल नो दैट जसप्रीत बुमराह ऑल्दो हैड सच अ वेरी वियर्ड एक्शन एंड एन बहुत ही अननोन टेरिटरी से वो आए थे, एंड नाउ ही इज़ वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट to have played the game for India. So a big thumbs up to the MI scouting system, and I feel a lot of these other franchises should also focus on this, because this is the true beauty of the IPL. ये असली meaning है. Not, we all know that Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma are going to do well and they're important to get the numbers, the viewers in, but this is the actual beauty of the IPL, and this is where I feel a lot of time should be spent by all these franchises and their selection teams. So some match performances. RCB has won both their matches so far, and so have Delhi Capitals, which is I think a very strong statement from Delhi. They've won two very good games and look very in form and in tune. पंजाब किंग्स, जो मेरी प्रिडिक्शन थी कि इस आईपीएल को शायद जीतेंगे, दे हैव ओनली प्लेड वन गेम्स एंड दे हैव वन दैट एंड दे आल्सो लुक वेरी वेल. LSG, contrary to what I felt initially, are doing well. Nicholas Puran is in great form, scoring bucket loads of runs and playing really well. I still feel कि LSG को कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा सा भी issue आएगा in the tournament going ahead, but they've started off pretty well. CSK have lost 2-1-1, Mumbai have lost 2-1-1, GT have lost 1-1-1, so has LSG, and KKR also have 1-1 and lost 2, but now are at the bottom of the table because of their run rate and their heavy defeat to MI. I think they'll be very disappointed with that. Rajasthan Royals also finally, under the captaincy of Riyan Parag, have won one match, which purely goes, I think, to the batting brilliance of Nitish Rana. I think slow start पिछले पहले दो गेम्स में, I think नंबर 4 की पोजीशन उनको सूट भी नहीं करती. I think he's a natural number 3 and that is where he should play going ahead also. But he just came out with crazy intent and played really good shots, and I think वो सिंगल हैंडेडली मैच की जो विक्ट्री है उसका क्रेडिट उन्हीं को जाता है. वो मैन ऑफ द मैच भी थे राजस्थान रॉयल के थर्ड गेम में, जो कि उनकी गुवाहाटी में खेली गई और अब उनकी आखिरी गुवाहाटी की गेम थी. बट कूडोज टू नितिश राणा. आई होप दैट ही कीप्स गोइंग द वे नाउ एंड ही कीप्स बैटिंग एट नंबर 3. Sunrisers Hyderabad have struggled a little. I think they've won one match, which was again 240 odd runs they scored, and they've lost two matches, दोनों में जिसमें उनका massive batting collapse हुआ है. और honestly मुझे ना सनराइजर्स की टीम इंग्लैंड की बैसबॉल ओडीआई टीम की याद दिलाती है कि बस इंटेंट से खेली जाओ खेली जाओ खेली जाओ irrespective of the result. I still feel that it is a very good way to play cricket, especially in today's day and age with T20 and white ball cricket. But still I think थोड़ा सा आपको सोच समझ के खेलने की भी ज़रूरत होती है. अगर आपके 2-3 विकेटें पावर प्ले में गिर जाए तो आप 2-3 ओवर का एक रिलैक्सेशन पीरियड ले सकते हो एंड स्टिल यू कैन एंड अप स्कोरिंग 200-210 runs. So this mindless approach of just going after every ball, no matter what the situation is, no matter how many wickets you've lost, आई थिंक इज़ अ लिटिल टेकिंग इट टू फार. एंड अग्रेसिव अप्रोच होना चाहिए, बट आई थिंक थोड़ा सा उसका बैलेंस भी होना चाहिए. जो सेम प्रॉब्लम मुझे लगता है इंग्लैंड के बैसबॉल अप्रोच में भी है, वो सेम प्रॉब्लम से आई थिंक SRH भी स्ट्रगल कर रहा है. बट आई फील दैट दे हैव द राइट कॉम्बिनेशन, एंड थोड़ा सा अगर वो इसमें बैलेंस डाले तो दे कैन स्टिल डू अ वेरी गुड जॉब in the remaining of the IPL. So a couple of age-old debates. One, the Rohit Sharma debate. 3 matches they've played, he's not been able to score any runs and looks completely out of form, to be honest. अब इसमें पिछले साल भी उनका सीज़न बहुत गंदा गया था IPL में, बट देन ही स्कोर्ड बकेट लोड्स ऑफ रन इन द वर्ल्ड कप, T20 वर्ल्ड कप, एंड इंडिया को वो जिताया भी कैप्टन करके. सो यू नेवर नो विद सच बिग प्लेयर्स के IPL फॉर्म इन लोगों के लिए जो इतना इस्टेब्लिश्ड है कितना ज़रूरी है, और कितना ज़्यादा उनकी सही वो दिखाता है, बिकॉज ही वॉज रीजनेबली वेल प्लेइंग वेल इन द चैम्पियंस ट्रॉफी ऑल्सो. टेस्ट मैचेस, येस ही स्ट्रगल्ड इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, बट अगेन IPL, आई डोंट नो इट्स लैक ऑफ मोटिवेशन और वेदर इट इज़ दैट जब से MI की कैप्टनसी उनके यहाँ से चली गई है, वेदर ही इज़ नॉट feeling for that team enough, feeling for the tournament, the franchisee enough, I don't know. But as of now, yes, it looks like a struggle. He does look like a batsman struggling for runs, struggling for form. But I hope as an Indian fan that he does score some runs, and if the problem is not for his form, is something else only, that is our hope, because we all want to see him playing for India for the next year or so as well. Another age old debate is the MS Dhoni dilemma. Mahendra Singh Dhoni at 43 is still playing for Chennai Super Kings, keeping wickets, by the way, as good as anyone in the world in the current international setup also, but yes, struggling in his batting. तो भी बहुत सारा debate online हुआ है whether he's coming down at 9, at 10, and he's coming where the game is almost more or less over, and not batting with the right intent. Strike rate भी उतना नहीं है, average भी उतनी नहीं है. अगर आप 2021 के numbers और 2021 to 2025 के numbers देखो तो उसमें massive gap है, and you can see that he's struggling. But I think my take is that CSK को पता था वो किस चीज़ में पढ़ रहे हैं. उनको पता था at 43 with his knees, with his bodies, he's not going to keep 20 overs and then bat 15 overs. वो 5-6-7 ओवर की बैटिंग ही कर पाएंगे at this day and age. But I think CSK would have been prepared for this. उनको पता है कि उनको धोनी से क्या चाहिए. वो उनका ऑरा, उनकी लीडरशिप, उनका प्रेजेंस, जस्ट हिज प्रेजेंस ऑन द ग्राउंड इज आई थिंक सेकेंड टू नन, एंड दैट इज़ वॉट वाई CSK को वो एक चूज़ करना पड़ा उस चीज़ में. एंड आई थिंक दे विल बी वेरी सैड, दे विल नॉट बी वेरी डिससेटिस्फाइड विद हिज बैटिंग बिकॉज दे नो वॉट दे गॉट इन टू. बट येस, एज फैंस इट इज़ डिसअपॉइंटिंग. एज फैंस हमारा पूरा हक है डिसअपॉइंट होने का. एज फैंस ऑफ CSK हमारा पूरा हक है डिसअपॉइंट होने का. बट आई स्टिल फील दैट देर जस्ट अ टीम विच जस्ट नो हाउ टू, लाइक द ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम in the international circuit, CSK is a team that they know how to turn it around, and I think that कहीं ना कहीं in the coming matches and in the tournament वो कहीं ना कहीं अपनी जगह ढूंढ लेंगे, and they'll find a way to win in CSK, in Chennai and in other grounds. So they're just a team that finds a way, and which I think they will eventually in this tournament as well, and going to have a reasonable tournament. So yes, so much more to look forward to in the coming days. Obviously, there's a match every day, and on weekends, on Sundays, there are 2 matches. The IPL is just warming up. I think the best cricket is yet to come. The next 10-15 days are going to be very crucial in deciding which teams are going to make it to the playoffs, and a lot of focus will be on these non-traditional teams जो normally इतना अच्छा नहीं करती, जैसे कि Kings 11, जैसे कि Delhi, जैसे कि LSG, जिन्होंने ट्रेडिशनली इतना अच्छा नहीं किया, जैसे कि बैंगलोर. बट आई थिंक काफ़ी ज़्यादा फोकस उसमें है, एंड वी आर सीइंग ट्रेडिशनल टीम स्ट्रगल, एंड these teams doing very well. So we'll be back again, obviously, in the next few days with our new episode to discuss the remaining of the IPL. There is one YouTube short video uploaded almost every day during the IPL, and touching on some topics that are very close to my heart, at least as a cricket fan. So would be great if you guys watch that as well. On the same page, Gully Games, we uploading one YouTube short almost every day, and you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.